Hello, everybody. In the last few days, a lot of things happened in the area near Taiwan. Yeah? First of all, maybe many people also know, the health minister of U.S. visited Taiwan, or officially visited the country Republic of China, ROC, ROC. ROC. Why it's significant? Why is something special? Well, because since 47 years, no American official of that rank, of that high, health minister, visited Taiwan. The reason is there is officially no diplomatic relationship between Taiwan and U.S. And not only that, while the minister was visiting Taiwan, more than 20 Chinese jet fighter from the CCP flew into the Taiwan air room, the territorial air of Taiwan. That means they fly across the middle line of between Taiwan and mainland, because in the middle of the Taiwan Strait, there's a kind of, you can say, border. But according to the Chinese government or Communist Party, Taiwan is part of China. So they think that they will never invade anyone because Taiwan is part of China. Different logic. Gangsters have their own logic. So that is something unusual. And actually, I understand that the Taiwan military were pretty tough. So they sent up a number of much more advanced, technological, much more advanced American-made jet fighter, maybe F-16, whatever, So, and they tried to keep them out and tried to hunt them away, and they left after 50 minutes of hunting, And then there was some rumor saying that on the way escaping from Taiwan, one of the CCP's Chinese jet fighter fell down in the sea. So, but that is not confirmed. Okay. So anyway, it was you can say since long it has not been so tense military standoff. So this is something significant. Now, why it is such a big deal? We have to go back a little bit to the history. 1949, the mainland of China became communist or came under communist control, and they changed the official name of China from Republic of China to People's Republic of China. It's a joke, As I mentioned in one of my previous episodes, they don't care about peoples, but they are good in show business, so they call them even their own name for People's Republic, and they are not a republic because in a republic normally the government is elected by its people. It was not elected by its people, so it's just a joke, While the government before, or the nation before, or the country before, was called Republic of China. And that was correct, because Republic of China, the government was democratically elected. 1912, it was an election, China's history first general election. And that continued to today, only that the Republic of China, the area under their control, become only Taiwan, and not mainland and Taiwan before, for 70 years ago. Another thing that is also has received a lot of attention, and that is in Beijing, the American embassy, and also in Shanghai, I think the American consulate there, they have changed their logo without announcing anything. Suddenly people discover before it was written, Embassy of United States, in Beijing, China. And now they have taken away, in the Chinese version, also the English, they've taken away the word China. Now it's only the Embassy of United States of America, Beijing. Embassy of U.S., Shanghai. it looked like that they are preparing in the future there will be an embassy in Taipei, and then there will be called Embassy of United States of America, Taipei. This, I tell you, these things, and also the visit of the health minister of America, that has angered CCP extremely. Because, according to their funny logic, I call it gangster logic, they said that Taiwan is part of us, so how can you send your health minister there without my permission? Interesting, huh? And also that China demanded no one should have any connection with Taiwan, absolutely no diplomatic relationship. And actually, in one of my earlier episodes, already, I think almost half a year ago, I was, when I analyzed the situation, what is going on between China and US, I used to say, I won't be surprised that one day US will recognize the government in Taipei, that is the government of Republic of China, as the legitimate government of China. I won't be surprised. And things look like it's moved in that direction. For those friends in Europe and Western world and the rest of the world who may not know all this history, I'm not going to go through all the details, but I just want to recapture how come that we are today sitting here with all this trouble made by People's Republic of China. Well, they took power in 1949, but they were poor and weak. How come that now they can be so aggressive and threatening? Well, to sum it up, I would say mainly because of three things. I call it the mistake made by the free world, led by US. Mistake number one, pragmatism. Why pragmatism? Well, in the 70s, the American, under the leadership of Richard Nixon, want to be pragmatic, meaning you have a kind of strategy just to optimize for your current struggle and forget for the moment the future consequence. That's pragmatic. And the pragmatism was, at that time, America looked at Soviet Union as enemy number one. So they don't want to have one more enemy, the People's Republic of China, PRC, people call it. So they try to flirt with PRC and calm them down and give them a smiling face and offer them a lot of benefit, so that they don't, in any means, fight with the Soviets. So they manage. So that was the pragmatism. But that creates future problem. It may be good at that time to fight Soviet, but it creates a future problem. So, and the second thing they make a mistake, I would say, naivety. Why naivety? Because, this pragmatism led to US and the whole Western world became very nice to them. No more embargo, no more sanction. They can, do business and so on. And then came the naivety that many people believe in the theory, if the Chinese people become richer, they will demand more freedom, more human rights, more rule of law, more democracy. So China will become one of us. That was naive. So there was naivety. Now the third thing we have made as a serious mistake is our greediness. I say our, because I'm also part of the free world. Too many governments in North America, in Europe, and so on, and also Japan, were so greedy on this huge Chinese market, 1.4 billion people market. Wow, So the greediness drives us to become blind. We don't want to see those, possible future problems. We just go for the profit. So now what happened is, all these 30, 40 years later, China has become much bigger, much stronger, much richer. Not every Chinese become much richer, but the dominating families of the CCP, yeah, they are the richest. And I was told that, like the family of Jiang Zemin's family, his clan, totally owns something like $1,000 billion. Huh? $1,000 billion of fortune. So that's China. So now they have a lot of money and they use money to threaten us. So remember, that was the mistake. Pragmatism, naivety, and greediness. So if we want to solve our problem in the long term, stop being just pragmatic, think more strategically, stop being naive, and stop being greedy. Then we have a better future. Right now, I think things are going on. America is waking up, and we all know that American sanction is increasing against China. And in our next episode, I will maybe explain more to you why this pragmatism, naivety, and greediness has created such a huge problem for us. And for that, I will explain it maybe next time or in the near future, more in depth. Yeah, what has really happened? What are the specific threats we are facing today? Yeah. So, my dear friends, I used to try to keep my talk not more than 10 minutes, or maybe not more than 50 minutes. Yeah, something like that. So now our time is out. And so let's see next week again. Don't forget to click a like if you want, and also to support us through Patreon and to subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.